do you have any idea why your opponent is not here today? And whether you do or not, what are your thoughts about their unwillingness or the fact that they are not here as a no-show?
I'll be in trouble after this, guys. I've had my shift switched 3 times in the last 6 weeks. I'm currently working midnight shift, okay? As soon as I leave this meeting, I gotta change a uniform and work the night shift on the weekends, okay? So if you don't see me around after I answer this question, you'll know why. I do not know for a fact, but I understand that one of our opponents had a celebrity chili cook-off to attend. Ladies and gentlemen, if a celebrity chili cook-off is more important to you than the events that have transpired in Seminole County in the last 3 weeks, then you do not need to be sheriff of Brevard County. I suspect, given a celebrity chili cook-off, that there are many, many, many $500 donors there. Because that's the most you can give to a candidate, okay? Apparently nobody here has given $500 to my opponent's campaign. So, I will leave it at that.
Ditto. I was talking to my wife before I came here, and after I got the email, we had discussed, my wife and I were discussing this topic, and she says, well, are you gonna, I was telling someone over the meet and greet about this. She said, are you going to study the law? I said, no. She said, are you going to read as much as you can about the case? I said, no. She goes, why? I said, because in my heart and my soul, I know what's right and I know what's wrong. And whatever comes out of me needs to be what's in my heart and in my soul so that it's honest and truthful to you. With that being said, I was told, I don't remember who told me, someone told me that one of our opponents, and again, I may be on midnight shift with you, one of our opponents asked to get the questions. And obviously was not provided because they were coming from you folks on the fly, because you got to speak from your heart. And if you can't love like that, you can't speak from your heart, how can you lead men and women who are defending everyone else? You can't do that. So, thank you.
Thank you, Ernie. Let's all be honest with one another. The candidate we're talking about is Mr. Wayne Ivey. You can't be fearful in reference to saying his name. He's a candidate. He did show up here earlier, shook my hand, I've talked to him. For whatever reason, he decided to leave. Since he made that decision, you need to make the decision that he won't have your vote come November. I know that because I was with Mr. Ivey on last night at the Florida Puerto Rican Hispanic Chamber of Commerce in Melbourne. He was there till about 10:30 last night. I know I was tired. My fiancée, Deborah, that's here this evening, thank you, honey, for all your support, was tired along with me. If I can get up and make it here and prepare myself to be here, he should have did the same and was willing to stay. Just like I heard last night from the Puerto Rican Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, you have power. They advised the candidates that showed up last night that you would not get their vote if you didn't show up, nor if you do not run on a platform that they agree with in reference to making sure that your office reflects them as well. We have to do the same thing in our community. we have to make sure that we guard our votes. We have to make sure of that. You will not receive our votes not unless you plan on having your office reflect us. No way possible. That's the point we need to get to in this election. Make no mistake about it. The 2012 election is going to be one of the most important elections in your lifetime. Please understand that. If you make the right decision, you vote for the right individual, then you will see the fruits of your labor. Thank you.
Well, I can tell you folks, I have the answer, okay? Straight from the horse's mouth. I was with your opponent yesterday, and I told him, hey, I'll see you tomorrow. Wayne Ivey, I'll tell you, Wayne Ivey's not here today, and I'll tell you why. Because Wayne Ivey thinks the sheriff's office is honky-dory, that he's going to keep the same command staff, the same white boy network. By the way, I'm pink, if you can't tell. He doesn't want change, and those people supporting him doesn't want change. Here are your agents of change, okay? And that's the truth. Thank you very much.
As opposed to speculating, this is what Mr. Archer had to say. Let me read you parts of this. Mr. Archer is prohibited from discussing any facts that he may know about the case. It would be a violation of both the Florida Bar Rules of Professional Conduct